What's up, you cool cats and kittens? Today, we're doing another light review. That's right, another light review. Guess what? It goes to the economy. Helps everybody. Hurts nobody. We like doing off-road lights because they're relatively cheap, they're easy to do, and it's basically just car jewelry for your car. You know, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So Auxito was kind enough to reach out and ask us to review their new X-Plore series lights. We asked for them in the 3.5-inch variant because I want to do ditch lights on this truck. I've never had ditch lights, and I think that's a good place to start for anybody who's looking at lights who might not have a steel front bumper or anything like that, because you can kind of mount them on any vehicle if you have the right mounting brackets. So this is not open. We're gonna open it with you guys for the first time, actually see what it's like, see the packaging, see what's in here. It looks like looks like they've put a little bit of effort into this, so we're pretty excited. We'll get it on the table here. Please ignore the mess. Justin has some Jeep stuff going on, but let's open this up, see what we got. So let's just jump right in. So these are the X-Plore ones. That's all I know about them. I see this shape, but I figured we'll just go through it together. Pure, real, first time unboxing. Okay, so in here we get a nice, actually color instruction manual. This is actually pretty high quality. I've seen, we were messing with like an icon lift the other day. Didn't come with no instructions, like a QR code. So like the little things like that, like in the packaging that like we actually care about this and we want you to have a good experience. That's it's a big deal. I'll try to do it this way. Yes, you can kind of see as we take it out. So yeah, we got the two lights. They come in white and yellow. We opted for the yellow. Oh. So this is their 3.5-inch. It's pretty pretty. I've never really seen this like design on it before. Normally the cube circles. You get the X. Right off the bat, cord feels very high quality, and it looks like this connector is going to be very waterproof. That's one thing I was very excited when they were kind of telling us about these lights. These are like IP69 rated or something like that. They're supposed to be waterproof, dustproof, and like pressure, basically like pressure proof. A lot of lights when you're driving with them on the highway and stuff, and you get into some rain, that water, like just the pressure of the water hitting the lens can like get water ingress, and then you just have water in the lights, and that's just kind of how it is. They've made a big deal about these things are waterproof, like nothing's getting in this lens. So I'm very excited to test that and see that, but I'm actually kind of really excited about the build quality right now. I'm just moving that so I can sit that like that on the top of the Jeep. Okay, then you get a big bundle of wires, which I was excited about because I wasn't sure if it was going to come with anything. But it does. Comes with, you got a switch. Switches, feels a little on the, it's still, this plastic is the cheapest plastic I've felt so far. All this stuff feels really, really good. I know you can add, you can cut these and add your own switches and everything, but not bad. Very, very nice clicks. Really nice loom. Got your connections for the lights, wherever you're going to put them. Lots of wiring, big relays, fuse. Here's your positive and negative. So you probably run this directly off the battery, the side of the battery. So they actually look pretty good. I just want to see this connection. Let's get a little ASMR here. Oh, they make no noise. But rock solid. Rock solid. That's nice. Dang. Yeah. I'm excited. We're not like light professionals, There's a channel, 4-wheel drive is Life, and he does fantastic deep dives into all like the specifications for these and compares them to other lights and everything like that. You can get a really good idea of like how this how lights like this compare. So go ahead and check out their channel for like really deep dive into the technical stuff. We're just a couple of guys, a couple of yahoos who like to have fun with trucks. So we're gonna get like the layman's thing. This feels very well built. We've touched lights before. Excited about a new design. Excited about, it looks like it comes with everything, which is really cool. And we just gotta put it on the truck and see what happens. So before we get started, I need to be able to mount these lights to the vehicle. And so I got these fender mounts off of eBay, specific for my truck. As I mentioned before, I do not have a metal front bumper. This thing just has a plastic front bumper. So this would be my solution to mounting lights on it. And as I said also before, I want to do ditch lights. I've never done ditch lights before. I'm excited to try that. So let's get the Xterra in the garage so it's cooler, figure out how to actually mount these on here, and then we will actually start installing the lights. And as you can see, we have these on now. eBay actually came through. These fit perfectly. It's a little bit of working. So, you know, a lot of cars, you'll have some way to mount these up here. The bottom of the hood, right here inside the fender. There's lots of different ways to do it. Cheap little brackets that you can do this to. And so that's nice. And ditch lights are cool. You'll be able to see them while you're driving, all that jazz. So +1 for those. I'm glad it was such an easy process. Now it's time to put these on. So before we wire them up, they just slot right in. You know, you'll mount them up underneath. I'll do that in a second. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit is angling these things. A lot of people put these on and they just point them straight forward, so it looks cool from up front. You got all, you know, all these lights looking aggressively at you and all that stuff. But for ditch lights, the purpose is in the name. They're supposed to be for the ditch. And if I'm going, I have off-road lights, I have roof lights, I have the extra fog lights. If I'm adding purposeful lighting to the vehicle, these ditch lights, I'm going to want to rotate out here to 35, 45 degrees. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of personal preference, but you want them angled over the ditches to the side of your car so you can actually see what's going on right outside your normal light periphery. And that, you know, it can give you a lot of extra information when you're driving around off-road at night. So there's going to be some degree on either side, both kind of just turning them outwards a little ways to give you that. And then you want to also, you know, not have them necessarily straight up. You're not going into the woods. You're down a little bit, still trying to scan the road and everything. So there's going to be a little bit of a curve here. You know, do you curve to the left, curve to the right? You know, you full straight man. You know, let us know in the comments how you curving. But yeah, so we're going to do about right here. Curve, I think. Yeah, that's about right. So I'll get this mounted up right here, and then we will kind of see what they look like. And we are done, I think. We just did a little bit of wiring. That wiring harness has everything you need. If you want to come close, I'll show you. You know, so those waterproof clips on both sides, we actually just ended up running them under this this cowl that covers the windshield motors. So both sides come around, come out here, come down to some wiring that I'll fix later. Here are the relays right here, tucked up in the fuse box. Pretty proud of that. And then wired up to the battery right here. And then I ran the switch just across, just to right here to have. I'll run it through the firewall. There's a grommet right here that I did my GMRS radio, but I'll do the same. But I have the switch that will go right here. So. But yeah, the harness has literally everything. The hardest part was just where's it all going to flow? And it tucked away super nice. You plug it in there and we'll push the button. So got your switch and I'll not blind myself. There's your light. Sheesh. This one also, oh, you can have them both, I can tell. Yep. Has some running lights, pretty cool. And then it's ready, boop. That's pretty sick. So easy. Everything in the box. They even come with the tool. I don't know if we mentioned, you know, to tighten these down. We needed a 14mm wrench to, yes, that one, to tighten these on the bottom. That was the only tool that doesn't come with the thing. They are plug and play, which is awesome. So yeah, we'll show you. We'll try to get out here at night, show you some trails, show you the ditch light positioning, how they compare to the headlights and everything, maybe the off-road lights up top. But I'm so excited about these as an addition to the vehicle. I am blown away by the quality of these lights. You know, Auxito actually has a pretty good reputation for their LED lights. This is, I think, their first foray into like dedicated off-road lights like this. The name carries through. Like for a first go at these aluminum housings, tons of cooling back here. As I said, that IP67 and 69 K, I think, rating for the dust and high pressure water to be fully sealed. Like to not have to worry about any rain, any water ingress. That's huge. I'm pumped. I'm stoked, and I can't wait to see these at night. Okay, guys, so here we are, nighttime. That's just the running lights on the pods and regular headlights. Let's come over here so you can get a good idea of the beam. I'll turn the fog lights on now so you see how much that adds. That's pretty nice. And here is the high beams right there. Yep. That's the high beams. It turns off the fog lights. Here I'm going to add the off-road lamps up top. Boom, so that gives us a good spot. So that's like pretty bright. That's all the stock lighting. That's what that does. Give us a good, nice spread. And then we will activate the ditch lights. And poop. And you see it spreads way wider. So the stuff that is not illuminated over here, you can see down into those ditches. So that's what that looks like. That's it's a lot of light. It's a lot of light, and it looks sick, which is what you want. Oh, some mighty fine car jewelry. So I am so excited about these X-Plore lights. I really think they're awesome. New style, like they're not the standard, circle, not the standard square. Yeah, nice fun addition. X for the Xterra. Extremely functional. Excited to get these things wet, put them through their paces for real. But I really like them, and you can check them out for yourself. I think we'll have a link in the description below, and let us know what you guys think. But that's all we got for this one. So until next time, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you then. All right, toodles.